So, hi, and welcome to this next issue of podcast of Inspired Good Fat Life. And today we have some really big news. First, we have a new issue out. As you can see, this is our July 2023 issue. And our big news is that it is officially in Barnes & Noble, this issue, which is a really big deal. So 5 years ago, when we launched the first issue, I went to Barnes & Noble and I stuck my magazines in and I put them on a kiosk that said magazines that inspire us, and I took a picture. And so it's really very cool to be able to go and now take a picture where I'm not having to smuggle them in and smuggle them out. So it's a big deal. So on that, the other thing is, in this new issue, we're really excited because we've got great articles and we've got some workshops coming up. October 14th, a festival that we'll talk about next week at the end of September, and just lots of really exciting things happening. So that said, today I'm going to talk about what I'm going to start calling our good fat snacks, snacks for the brain. And these are things that I've just found by doing research are really good things to know. And one of the today's topic is about yoga nidra. And what's happened is this year we're really focusing on cycles of life. Birth to death, autumn, spring, summer, winter, fall. The 28-day moon cycle, and then our 24-hour circadian rhythms. And oh my gosh, I had no idea when I started on this journey. Our whole team has just been blown away with how much there is to know, and how many things that are free that we can do to have a huge impact on our health and well-being that we just don't know about. And so one of the things I want to talk today about is sleeping or resting, and yoga nidra. And how this came about or how my decision to talk about it today came about is we were at a family reunion this last week, which was amazing. My aunt turned 90. Well, she's really 89, but we're saying that she's 90. So we all came together to celebrate. And during the conversations, I'm from the Pacific Northwest, from Spokane and then Oregon. And so we met out in Spokane. And what came up a lot is how the challenges that people are having with sleep. And so one of the things that I've learned in my studies is about yoga nidra. And yoga nidra has been around for thousands of years. And part of the reason that I'm talking here about it myself is that I've had a real challenge finding expertise for guests to be on the show. And we're still working on it, and it will happen. But right now, I think it's just too important of a topic to wait any longer. And so yoga nidra, it's a form of yoga, but don't worry, you don't have to move. I am not a big fan of yoga myself. I totally respect it and some of the slower yoga, but it just doesn't work with my body. But yoga nidra works very well with my body because you just lay there and you listen to a meditation. And I use Insight Timer, which is a free app on your phone. It's called Insight, INSIGHT Timer. And you just download that puppy and look for yoga nidra. What it is a mind process, and the research shows that you go through 20 minutes of yoga nidra, and it's the equivalent to 2 to 4 hours of very deep, restful, restorative sleep for your body. You can use it. You need a little power nap during the day. You need to refresh. But when I tend to use it most is if I wake up 3 in the morning, my mind turns on, it starts racing, and I'm having a challenge going back to sleep. So I just turn on a little yoga nidra quietly, doesn't even disturb my husband. And then I just do that and I go right back to sleep. And even if I listen to the whole 20 minutes, I then go back to sleep. I just am comforted knowing that my body is really getting a deep rest. Because what keeps coming up over and over and over is the quality of our rest depends on the quality of our day. They are kind of two sides of the same coin. So anything we can do to help us get a better rest, get our body regenerated, will help us have a better wakeful day. When we have a better wakeful day, we'll have a better night's rest. And there's so much more to it, and we'll be talking about it in the next issue of Good Fat Life. We'll start blogging about it and the resources that we're finding. But Yoga Nidra, check it out. I've seen people get off all kinds of sleeping aids, and also, like I said, it takes away the stress of, I have to get up. My alarm's going to go off, and I have to wake up, and I can't fall back asleep. Well, it really takes away that kind of stress as well. So that said, go out and have a good fat life.